Hello, my fellow toy hobbyists. For today's modern versus vintage, we're going to be looking at Copperhead. For the modern source, we're going to be using the G.I. Joe classified Copperhead. I have mixed emotions about the packaging, but let me know what you guys think.
Copperhead is the pilot of the Cobra Moccasin, which debuted in toy form in 1984. In the animated Sunbow cartoon, he made his first appearance in the episode called Jungle Trap.
It appears we have this box of some sort, and I believe all his accessories are in here. Never seen this before. Not bad at all. Okay, I just had a change of mind when it comes to the packaging, because this is pretty cool right here. Yeah, the clear window is good because you can see the figure, but this is pretty neat. I just want to show you this tattoo, but I'm having a hard time focus on. There you go. Well, that's a little bit better, but that's actually a neat detail right here. Don't remember if the vintage one had one, but we'll look at it momentarily. This is truly a good looking figure. This is Copperhead. What would have made the figure even more better if they gave us a removable helmet or some kind of alternative head without the helmet. Maybe even a removable lens, like a dark one, or a clear one too. Good looking figure.
It's fantastic.
Now, I don't want to bore you with covering each point of articulation because by now we're all familiar what these figures are capable of doing. As you can see, he can bend at the knees, his arms. These guys got articulation galore on them. You can do a lot with these guys. Okay, let's look at his vintage counterpart. Here he is with his vintage counterpart, and as you can see, the classified towers over the vintage. Other than that, the classified is true to the vintage. The classified has a darker color scheme than the vintage as far as his uniform goes. But this little guy here, he is a very cool character. I used to have a blast playing with him when I was a kid, especially putting him into his moccasin. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at his accessory. Now, in terms of accessories, now I don't know if you call this an accessory, but Copperhead came with the water moccasin. This right here is a very iconic vehicle. One of the better of the small vehicles that were within the G.I. Joe line. I had a boatload of fun with this thing when I was a kid. Still do. Just off the subject, never noticed this, but why does Copperhead look sad? He does look sad, doesn't he? Well, let's just go ahead and look at classified Copperhead, his accessories. He does come with 2 guns and a knife, and what I like about it, that you can store them on him. As far as the vintage goes, you can't store weapons on him. I think the only thing he came with was his water moccasin. But that's it. And again, I'm not going to bore you with the articulation, but these figures here, they just got basic articulation, which wasn't bad. I don't know, amigos, you tell me which one's better, vintage or classified. Both look great in my opinion. Of course, the vintage will always have that nostalgia, and the classified, well, it's just a modern take of the vintage. It's the vintage on steroids. My goodness, this is kind of tough to decide, but I'm gonna leave this up to y'all. My preference, this guy right here. I gotta choose vintage. I know, I'm biased. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, get a hobby, and live life.